Act 1, Scene 5, a hall in Capulet's house. Musicians are waiting. Enter the serving men with their napkins. Where's Potpan that he helps not to take away? He shift a trencher? He scrape a trencher? When good manners shall lie all in one or two men's hands, and they unwashed too, 'tis a foul thing. Away with the joint stools, remove the court cupboard, look to the plate. Good thou, save me a piece of marchpane, and, as thou lovest me, let the porter let in Susan Grindstone and Nell, Antony, and Potpan. Ay, boy, ready. You are looked for and called for, asked for and sought for in the great chamber. We cannot be here and there too. Cheerly, boys, be brisk a while, and the longer liver take off. Enter Capulet with Juliet and others of his house, meeting the guests and the maskers. They're at a masquerade party. Welcome, gentlemen. Ladies that have their toes unplagued with corns will have a bout with you. Aha, my mistresses! Which of you all will now deny to dance? She that makes dainty, she, I'll swear, hath corns. Am I come near you now? Welcome, gentlemen. I have seen the day that I have worn a visor and could tell a whispering tale in a fair lady's ear, such as would please. 'Tis gone, 'tis gone, 'tis gone. You are welcome, gentlemen. Come, musicians, play. A hall, give room and foot it, girls. You should have said that Capulet's a very warm and welcoming host. He's glad everyone's at his party. Music plays and they dance. More light, you knaves, and turn the tables up, and quench the fire. The room is grown too hot. Ah, sirrah, this unlooked-for sport comes well. Nay, sit, good cousin Capulet, for you and I are past our dancing days. How long is it now since yourself and I were in a mask? By Our Lady, 30 years. What, man, 'tis not so much, 'tis not so much. 'Tis since the nuptials of Lucentio. Come Pentecost as quickly as it will, some 25 years, and then we masked. 'Tis more, 'tis more. His son is elder, sir, his son is 30. Will you tell me that? His son was but a ward 2 years ago. What lady is that which doth enrich the hand of yonder knight? I know not, sir. Oh, she doth teaches the torches to burn bright. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night like a rich jewel in an Ethiop's ear. Beauty too rich for use, for earth too dear. So shows a snowy dove trooping with crows, as yonder lady or her fellow shows the measure done. I'll watch her place of stand, and touching hers, make blessed my rude hand. Did my heart love till now? Forswear its sight, for I never saw true beauty till this night. You should have said that Romeo was describing how beautiful Juliet was. He compares her to a rich jewel in an Ethiop's ear and to a snowy dove. This, by his voice, should be a Montague. Fetch me my rapier, boy. What dares the slave come hither, covered with an antic face, to fleer and scorn at our solemnity? Now, by the stock and honor of my kin, to strike him dead, I hold it not a sin. You should have answered that Tybalt is upset because Montague is at the Capulet party. Remember, they're enemies. Why, how now, kinsman? Wherefore storm you so? Uncle, this is a Montague, our foe, a villain that is hither come in spite to scorn at our solemnity this night. Young Romeo, is it? 'Tis he, that villain Romeo. Content thee, gentle coz, let him alone. He bears him like a portly gentleman, and, to say truth, Verona brags of him to be a virtuous and well-governed youth. I would not, for the wealth of all the town, here in my house do him disparagement. Therefore be patient, take no note of him. It is my will, the which if thou respect, show a fair presence and put off these frowns and ill-beseeming semblance for a feast. It fits when such a villain is a guest. I'll not endure him. He shall be endured. What, goodman boy? I say he shall. Go to. Am I the master here, or you? Go to. You'll not endure him. God shall mend my soul. You'll make a mutiny among my guests. You will set a cock-a-hoop. You'll be the man. You should have answered that Tybalt wants Romeo to leave because he has the Montague name, and Capulet says no, that we're going to tolerate him, that we're not going to bring about a disgrace to our party. Go to, go to. You are a saucy boy. Is so indeed. This trick may chance to scathe you, I know what. You must contrary me? Marry, 'tis time. Well said, my heart. You are a princox. Go. Be quiet, or more light, for shame I'll make you quiet. what cheerly my hearts! Patience perforce with wilful choler meeting makes my flesh tremble in their different greeting. I will withdraw, but this intrusion shall now seeming sweet convert to bitter gall. He exits. Romeo to Juliet. If I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, the gentle fine is this: my lips, two blushing pilgrims, ready stand to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss. Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much, which matterly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss. Have not saints lips and holy palmers too? Ay, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer. O then, dear saint, let lips do what hands do. They pray, grant thou, lest faith turn to despair. Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake. Then move not, while my prayer's effect I take. Thus from my lips, by yours, my sin is purged. Then have my lips the sin that they have took. Sin from thy lips? O trespass sweetly urged, give me my sin again. You kiss by the book. Madam, your mother craves a word with you. What is her mother? Mary, bachelor. Her mother is the lady of the house, and a good lady, and a wise and a virtuous. I nursed her daughter that you talked withal. I tell you, he that can lay hold of her shall have the chinks. Is she a Capulet? Oh, dear account, my life is my foe's debt. Away, begone, the sport is at its best. Ah, so I fear, the more is my unrest. You should have said that Romeo learns that Juliet, this girl he's love at first sight, is a Capulet, his enemy. Nay, gentlemen, prepare not to be gone. We have a trifling foolish banquet towards. Is it e'en so? Why then I thank you all. I thank you, honest gentlemen. Good night. More torches here. Come on then, let's to bed. Ah, sirrah, by my fay it waxes late. I'll to my rest. Exit all but Juliet and the nurse. Come hither, nurse. What is yond gentleman? The son and heir of old Tiberio. What's he that now is going out of door? Marry, that, I think, be young Patricio. Who's he that follows there that would not dance? I know not. Go ask his name. If he be married, my grave is likely to be my wedding bed. His name is Romeo and a Montague, the only son of your great enemy. My only love sprung from my only hate, too early seen unknown, and known too late. Prodigious birth of love it is to me, that I must love a loathed enemy. What's this? What's this? A rhyme I learned even now, of once I danced withal. Anon, anon, come, let's away, the strangers are all gone.